Now, it's just a few days before the big digital switchover happens on the region's TV sets.
The process starts in the west of the region this week, as David Hughes now explains.
Televisions have changed an awful lot over the decades, as these on display from the Snelling Vintage Television Museum in Norfolk show. They're on display currently at the Forum in Norwich. But another big change is on the way in the way we receive our television pictures right here in the Anglia region.
Tuesday, the 27th of October, 1959. Anglia Television is on the air, bringing independent television for the first time to viewers in East Anglia.
It's probably the biggest change since black and white telly went colour. Although this time around, you probably won't need a new TV set.
You've got Freeview, have you? You've got more than 5.
Meet Digital. He's been doing the rounds of a high street near you, spreading the message about how to convert to digital. And most of us already have. There are 3 television transmitters in the Anglia region. The one in Sudbury beams pictures to most of Suffolk and Essex. That gets switched over in just under 100 days. The signal from Tackleston covers much of Norfolk and North Suffolk. The big switchover there is not until November. But it's our biggest transmitter at Sandy Heath in Bedfordshire that starts its switchover from this Wednesday. That covers a huge area: Cambridgeshire, Northamptonshire, Beds, Bucks and Herts.
If you're watching analogue television through an aerial, that's either on the roof or a set-top aerial, and if you're an analogue viewer, that means around about 4 or 5 channels. What you need to do is you need to convert that television to digital by the time we get to switch over, otherwise you will have a blank screen.
Electrical retailers have been preparing for years. All new TVs are already digital. But most old tellies can be converted too.
All you need then is something like this. Just an ordinary Freeview receiver, plugs in with a SCART connection. Right.
If there isn't a SCART connection at the back of your television, some digiboxes can be plugged into an aerial socket. Check with the retailer. There's also a help scheme for some with eligible disabilities or for those over 75.
Some people who are elderly are not up for getting on their hands and knees, scrambling behind a television set and trying to install a digibox. But the scheme will take care of all of that for them. You know, they make sure that it's all working. They make sure that, you know, they understand how to use it. So it's an end-to-end quality scheme.
Even if you already have a Freeview TV or a digibox, viewers in the Sandy Heath area will still need to retune on Wednesday. The digital revolution paves the way for all sorts of future possibilities.
Okay. As you can see, you've got different icons which you can interact with. If you just want to control your TV, you don't have to have all those remotes.
It brings razor-sharp high-definition television and perhaps even 3D TV in the future. David Hughes, Anglia News.
Yes, that's in the future, but don't worry, if you're still unsure as to what to do, there is a website and helpline with more on the digital switchover. It includes a postcode checker giving details of how it'll happen in your area, plus retuning information and more on the help scheme as well.
Right, here's the address. It's www.digitaluk.co.uk. The telephone number, if you want to give them a buzz as well, is 08456 50 50 50.